Hey there, it's Divian Mistry, the Funnel Marketing Coach with Funnel Marketing Live episode number 27 or something like that. Hey, I'm coming at you with this episode, and today we are part 3 of 3 in the 3-part series talking about how you can make more sales from the same marketing sales funnel just by changing one little thing. One little thing that might take you half an hour tops to change, and using the same sales funnel to make more and more sales over and over again. Because hey, look, here's the thing. We're all busy. We're all really busy people. And there's times where you're like, you know what, I just want to get some money coming in. I'm working on this thing over here, and I'm doing this thing over there, and there's lots of things going on. I just need to get some more sales coming in, and I just need to get them coming in now. And, you know, there are times where you as a coach, entrepreneur, you as an expert coach, speaker, trainer, somebody who's got lots going on where you're helping a lot of people, sometimes it's not time to create a brand new funnel. Sometimes you just want to take the funnel you've got and use it again. Now, I want to show you how you can simply, quickly, easily do that so you can grow your sales quickly. Ultimately, look, the hardest thing you can ever do in business is make the initial sale. Now, once you've made that initial sale, someone becomes a customer, chances are they're going to buy again. They're a lot more likely to buy again. I don't know what the statistic is, but on average, they're way more likely to buy again. And hey, by the way, if you've just joined me on this live stream, give me some thumbs up, give me some hearts, comment, let me know that you're here on this live stream. I'm using this brand new piece of software, which is really cool because it means I can do it from my desktop as opposed to from my phone. And I'm actually at my friend's house today, which is why the scenery looks totally different today. I'm at my friend's house down in Kent. So look, hey, on this live stream, I'm going to cover the third way out of 3 ways that you can use the exact same funnel to make more sales and bring more money coming in. And these are like quick fire ways. These are things that you can do real quick, real fast, really like bang, 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 bash them out within half an hour and start to make more sales. Because ultimately, look, every single person who goes through your sales funnel, they're not ready right now necessarily to buy right now, this minute, here, today. And hey, we got Sanjay Gandhi join us. Hey, Sanjay and Andrew Chan. Hey there, Andrew. Great of you to join us. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Share this, by the way. Share this because I love to spread the love of how to use funnels to maximize your sales and make more money from doing so. But in this particular episode, we're talking about how to use the same funnel and make more sales. And look, Andrew Chan, amazing guy, by the way. If you want to learn about HMOs and how to use them to grow your business, go and talk to him. He literally, actually, just before this live stream, he just sent an email to his list using a strategy I taught him. I hope you don't mind me. I'm sure you don't mind me sharing this, Andrew. And he got a response in 15 minutes from sending that email. In 15 minutes, a potential client contacted him. And this is just amazing because, look, this is the power of funnels and writing the emails and doing the stuff and getting it out there. That's what it's like. It's like getting it out there, taking the action, moving forward. But look, today I want to show you a quick fire way of doing that because ultimately, look, we don't all have as much time as we'd like. As entrepreneurs, we're constantly striving, moving forward, growing, expanding, doing more things, and sometimes we just physically don't have enough time in the day to go and create a brand new funnel. Like, I'd love to do that every single day of the week, but sometimes I just don't have the time. And look, let me tell you a really quick story. Earlier today, I did a live stream like this in the morning, talking about funnels, and then I went and met my business partner, and we did this 2-3 year business plan on how we're going to grow and stuff, and took up the whole day, and now I've driven down to Kent, and in between I just had zero time to do anything, not even write an email. And look, And here's the thing: is because of that, I've got because of things like that, because I run another business, I've found different ways of maximizing the sales from the funnels that I've got. So look, let's get right into this strategy. Before I do, I want to tell you about the 2 previous strategies, the 2 previous ways of doing it. The very first way that I told you about is really simple. You've got a lead magnet. You've got this funnel set up. You've got a lead magnet at the start, and you've got a database. Now, if you've emailed that database once, and send them to that lead magnet, there are people on that database who did not opt in for that lead magnet, did not request that lead magnet in whatever shape or form you were offering it them, and they didn't say, yes, I'm in right now, because something may have got in the way. You may have sent 3 emails, but something probably got in the way and they didn't take action. And the very first way, I said you could just take what you've got and within 20 minutes to half an hour, get it back out there and make more sales. It's to send them that lead magnet to your list of the people who didn't opt in. Just send it. Simple as that. Like, there's no more effort than just clicking the send button and it goes out to the people who didn't opt in the very first time. Really quickly. That's part number 1 of the 3-part series. The second way I showed you was real simple again. And I'm going to rack my brain for which is the second way that this is funny. The second way I showed you is to create a brand new lead magnet, but going into the same sales funnel, right? So different lead magnet, a different opt-in, but the exact same, the rest of the funnel, exactly the same. So the same trip buy or self-liquidating offer and the same core offer, whatever you want to call them things, I call it trip buy or self-liquidating offer and then the core offer, whatever you want to call it. But the exact same offer, but a different lead magnet. So all the rest of the emails are the same, but the top of the funnel, thing you give away for free, something brand new. And you can create that in half an hour. And by the way, on the next episode of this, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you how you can create content really quickly. Take the content you've got and repurpose that content like I've done. I've created some ebooks recently and with very little time input from content I previously already had and I'd already created. And by outsourcing this stuff and just creating content in the way that you love creating, but repurposing it so lots of different people can get it in lots of different ways. But hey, today, in this episode, I'm going to show you the third out of the 3 ways that you can really quickly, within 20 minutes to half an hour, take a funnel that you've got and reuse it again and remake sales from that exact same funnel. Because look, here's the truth. Right? Here's the truth. Not everybody, when they see your offer, at the point in time they see your offer, are ready to buy. They're not ready to buy straight away. And so if you just wait and just go, okay, they're not ready to buy, so I'm just going to leave it or go and create a brand new funnel, you're using your time, effort, energy to go and create that brand new funnel. And look, you could just use the same one again to go and, hey, by the way, you didn't take action the first time. Are you ready this time? They may be ready this time. They may have got more knowledge, more experience, more time. They may have just forgotten about it the first time. And you're bringing them back to the same offer. You're bringing them back again going, hey, I've got another offer. I've got another opportunity for you. Now look, you don't want to do any of these strategies like the week after you did it the first time. Trust me on this. I've tried it. It does work. You can make some sales, but it's not the best time to do it. The best time to do it is wait like a month between the first time you run it and the second time. And the second time you run it, just wait a month, do it a month later. And that's probably the best kind of time frame to wait. At least a month, even if you wait a couple of months. But if it's been more than a month since you ran the funnel you've already got, run it again. Run it again. You'll make sales. I'm telling you. And it'll take you like 20 minutes of your time. So the third and the final way that I'm going to reveal to you today is to take the sales emails, the emails to sell the actual product. So they've opted in, the people who've opted in, take the people who've opted in, right? They've opted in. And now you take them and you sell to them. You have a series of emails that sells them the tripwire, the initial offer, right? Or the core offer for that matter. Now here's what happens. Again, they go to offer and the first time they see it, they might not be ready to buy. They might choose not to buy it that particular time. They're not ready yet. And here's what you can do is a month or two later, you send them the exact same set of emails as you did the very first time, just to the people who already opted in, right? Not the people who didn't opt in. If they didn't opt in, send them the emails for the opt-in. But if they did opt in, send them the emails for the first offer or the offer that they got to. So if they opted in but didn't buy the tripwire, send them the emails for the tripwire. If they opted in and bought the tripwire but didn't buy the core offer, send them the emails for the core offer and send them back there. And I guarantee you, people will buy again, right? If you've got an active list, you've got an engaged list, people will buy again. And the reason is because at the first time they saw your offer, the point in time they saw your offer, they weren't ready to buy. Otherwise, they would have bought, right? And if you're somebody who's sending out good content, engaging your audience, all that kind of real good stuff that you should be doing, by the way, you should always be engaging your audience and giving them the best of what you got, right? If you're doing all that, then all that's left over is to then remake them an offer. But look, here's the trick, right? Here's the thing that a lot of people mess up on, and I've messed up on this, right? Right at the beginning, when I started doing this stuff, like 5 years ago, 5 years ago, I thought you had to keep creating new offers, new webinars, new things, because you see all these experts, you can name lots of them in my industry, like property, there's a number of different experts, in the marketing industry, there's loads and loads of experts, your Ryan Dices, your Frank Kearns, one of my favorites is Frank Frank Kern, you got tons of people who are experts in what they do, in selling what they do. And they're constantly coming up with the new ideas and innovating and showing different things, and it's great, right? But what you got to remember is when they find a funnel that works, when you find a funnel that works, you just rinse and repeat it. You keep repeating. You put more people into the top. You make the emails better so you get more engagement. You send them back to the sales letter. You improve the sales letter, the video sales letter. You then add some more emails onto the end. You create more relationship. You grow it. You make the same offer, but like in a webinar format instead of in a video sales letter. You change the video sales letter into a written sales letter. You add some content into there. You start to grow this funnel. But when a funnel works, don't start again. And I know I did this, right at the start. I remember, right? A real quick story. We did webinars when we first started. And I do webinars now and then. It's not very often. I tend to do lives more than webinars nowadays. And webinars are hugely effective. Amazing strategy to get clients, right? If you've kind of got up and running, you know what you're talking about. And look, when we started with a webinar. We got a load of people on webinar. And I tell you, I remember the very first webinar I did. I never, ever actually presented a webinar ever before in my life. Had zero training on it. And we went and we had a list of about 500-600 people, and we had a couple of, I think maybe one JV partner at the time, and we just went out there to social media and we just blasted on everyone. We're like, hey, we're doing a webinar, sign up to the webinar, it's going to be amazing, sign up to the webinar. And loads of people did. I tell you what, go to webinar. Like an hour before the webinar, I'm sat at my house. My business partner at the time was sat at his house, and he called up GoToWebinar, and we had 280 registrations for this very first webinar we'd ever done. And he called up GoToWebinar just to check all the tech side of it and all that. And GoToWebinar said to him, that is the most number of registrations we've ever had for a first webinar. And, a 500-600 person list, that's not massive. That's not big at all. And to have that many registrations was phenomenal. It was awesome. It was great. And we did this webinar and we sold a number of people. We made like, I don't know, £3,000 or £4,000 off the first webinar. We did the webinar again, and we started a second group of people, and we made about £3,000 off that. And then we did the stupidest thing in the world ever that we could have ever done. And we created a brand new webinar for a brand new product and started all over again. And then that didn't quite work. So then we created a brand new series of webinars, and that didn't sell. And then we created something else, and that didn't sell as well as we would have liked it to. I mean, some of these things did sell, but it wasn't anywhere near as well as we liked it to. And what didn't click for us was this first webinar sold. And we should have just done that again and again and again, because it worked. It sold. It made sales. It worked. And we can often get caught up in, we've got to create the new webinar, the new sales funnel. We've got to make it snazzier and better. We've got to come up with a new idea, because these experts are coming up with new ideas. And, for example, I do often come up with new ideas. You might come up with new ideas. But until you have a tested funnel that works, until you've tested different elements of it and you've kind of grown the number of sales you got from it, you put more people through it, until you know it solidly works and you can put cold traffic in and it converts, you should just keep working on that, because it only takes one funnel to be successful. You can make, I made £4,500 out of one funnel the first time I launched that funnel. It's gone up to over £6,000 on that funnel. I've got another funnel running, and that's made like £3,000 or £4,000. That keeps growing in numbers of sales. And, we're working on another funnel at the minute that was actually an old funnel that I'm recreating into a new funnel. And, what you got to do is you got to keep working on these things. But we are prone to look for the next thing, the next shiny object. And the reason is because you're an entrepreneur. That's the reason. I'm an entrepreneur. You're an entrepreneur. You would not be on here if you weren't an entrepreneur. And you are an entrepreneur. Like, that says something about you. If you're on here and you're an entrepreneur, that says something about you. That's amazing. Just think about it. How many people in this world are entrepreneurs? How many people in this world are willing to take the risk? How many people in this world are willing to move forward and go for their dreams? Not many. Now look, if you've got a sales funnel, chances are, if some part of it works, and you've not sent people back to that part again for a number of months, Use the same emails and send them back to it. Use the sales emails and send people back to it. You could even use the same sales emails and send people who haven't opted in for the lead magnet back to the sales letter just to test it. Test it, right? That's what it's all about. But hey, this little one, it takes 15, 20 minutes, maybe half an hour to set it up, rejig stuff, put the right people into the right place, and click the go button. And I guarantee you are going to make sales. Of a funnel you've already got, of a funnel you've already sent to your list, without having to recreate it from scratch, without having to think about all that stuff, you're just going to make sales. And it'll be crazy for you to not just utilize that and make sales. Now look, before I continue, I've got a brand new training I decided to put together. I decided this, but for some reason last night I couldn't sleep. Literally couldn't sleep. It was 7 o'clock in the morning that I fell asleep for like an hour because my alarm then went off. But I couldn't sleep, so I sat up for about 3 o'clock in the morning. I came up with this great idea, and I thought, you know what? What's stopping people? What's the number one thing that's stopping people from doing the first step, moving forward, starting to get these potential contacts, potential people who could be their customers, clients, their ideal clients? What's the biggest thing stopping you? Stopping coaches, experts, online course sellers. What's the biggest thing? And it's attracting the leads to begin with, right? Because it doesn't matter how good your sales letter is. If you can't attract the leads to begin with, chances are you can't make any sales whatsoever. And what I've done is I've put together a brand new training. In the comments below, give me a yes if you want this training, right? It's completely free. It's going to be delivered inside of Facebook Messenger. And the reason is because I'm doing what I teach, is I'm testing something brand new out, a different type of funnel. And I want to test it and measure it and see how it works and then get back to you on how it works. But this brand new training is called How to Create an Irresistible Lead Magnet in 30 minutes or less and Attract Your Perfect Client. Right? It's how to create an irresistible lead magnet in 30 minutes or less and attract your perfect client. Now what I'm going to do, put this training together, and I've done this on purpose. Like, it's a 30-minute training. By the end of that 30 minutes, you'll know how to go and find your ideal client. You'll be able to, you would have created the lead magnet to find your ideal client. And I put this together because I thought, you know what, it takes some people a long time. Remember when I first created my first lead magnet, it took me a long time to get it created. And actually, without a lead magnet, you can't attract clients. You can't get people into funnel. You can't get anything, you know? And I'm going to teach you that. And there's 4 steps to it. I'm going to show you the technology I use as well. The exact technology I use and how I use it and how I build the pages really quickly, how I integrate stuff into it, all that good stuff. And I'm going to give you my templates if you want to use them. Like, I do use a bit of software called ClickFunnels. If you want my templates for ClickFunnels, if you've got a ClickFunnels account, you can get it for free if you just sign up to this training. And all you got to do, give me a yes below. And as soon as it's ready, I'll send you a link within Facebook Messenger that will send you the training. It will send you the training in Facebook Messenger. No email address required. You're just going to have to let me know you want in. Give me a yes below. And as soon as it's ready, which I'm going to create it, I think, on Monday or Tuesday, at that point, I will release it to you if you want it. So just give me a yes below if you want that, and you'll get it. Because ultimately, if you can create highly irresistible lead magnets and attract your perfect client and do the whole thing in 30 minutes or less, well, you're going to start to grow your list and your database. And that's the first stage. That's the first stage. It's a bit like when you go out and you meet someone in a bar, you're going to buy them a drink. That lead magnet is you buying them a drink, saying, hey, do you want to have a chat? Give me your phone number. Let's meet up again. And that's the first stage. And I want to show you how to do it quickly. Because, look, I've been on courses. I can tell you this categorically. And Sanjay said, are you coming to Sandfest? Hey, Sanjay, no, we're not. I'm not coming to Sandfest, unfortunately. Yeah, we're not coming. We've got too many things going on at the minute, bro. But if you will send me a message, I'll definitely have a look at it and see if we can fit into our schedule. Thanks for the yes, Sanjay. And so, look, I remember going on a course. I bought an online course, and it was an amazing course. I can't remember who's the trainer in particular, but I bought this course, and I was going through it, and it took me a while. It took me the best part of a week to go through this. It was one of my very first courses I ever bought on how to build a funnel, and I went through it, and I went through it really diligently. And one of the things that stood out to me is how long they spent talking about lead magnets. And what I realized is, having lots of examples is useful, but actually getting it out there, getting it to a point where it's good enough and getting it out there. And hey, Andrew Chan, who's on this live stream right now, or was on here, did this amazingly, right? I told him to use a template of mine and put this email together, and he did, and he waited for feedback from me, and he got a little bit of feedback from me, and then he just bashed it out. Like, he didn't go, Divian, should I send this to my list yet? Should I not? Like, he just went, bang, write it, send it, click send, bang, done, finish, kaput, let's move on. Right? Let's get some feedback. And I just thought, you know what? You can get so caught up in what's the best type of lead magnet. Do I do an audio one? Do I do a visual one? Do I do a written report? And I'm going to show you in this training, by the way, which one you should do based on your skill set. And then how to take that, whatever you've created, whether it's written, audio, visual, and how to repurpose that really quickly for a very small cost, okay? And I've done this. I've created something. I like talking, as you know, as you can see, and I've done this. I've created audios, I've created videos, and I've repurposed them into written lead magnets and repurposed written one into audio ones. And it's really simple, quick, and easy to do if you know how. And by doing it different ways, you attract different people who like different mediums, different ways of interacting. So look, if you want that, give me a yes in the comments below. Already got one yes from Sanjay. It's totally free, by the way. I've got nothing to sell. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to give me your email address even. Just give me a yes in the comments. And as soon as it's ready, I'll send it to you in Facebook Messenger. That's it. It's as simple as that. Because I'm testing something brand new, and then once I've tested this brand new thing, I want to show you the results of it and show you how you can use this brand new thing that I'm currently testing. So I'm going to deliver it in a different way to how I normally do. So hey, this is Divian Mistry, the funnel marketing coach, and in this episode, I just want to summarize what we spoke about. This is the third of a 3-part series in how you can use the funnels you've already got to get more clients, get more sales, get more money coming through the door. The very first way was to take the emails you've got for the funnel, to invite people into the funnel, take it back to your list, and the people who haven't opted in, send it to them. And they opt in and they start going through the funnel and you make more sales. The second way was to create a brand new lead magnet, which could take you 20 minutes, 30 minutes to do. And by the way, if you want to learn how to create an irresistible lead magnet in 30 minutes or less to attract your perfect ideal client, then give me a yes in the comments below. I'm putting a brand new free training together. You don't even need to give me your email address for this. It's going to be completely free. You just give me a yes in the comments below and I will send it to you via Facebook Messenger, because I'm testing something brand new out there. And we talked about just creating a brand new lead magnet, add it onto the top of the funnel, send it to your list, and you've got the same rest of the funnel. And the third way we just spoke about is take the emails, the sales emails. So if someone's opted in, they haven't bought your initial offer, your tripwire, self-liquidating offer, whatever word you wanted to use to describe that, you just send them the emails for that. If they have bought that but haven't bought your core offer, then send them the emails again for that and just reopen the cart. If it's been a month or so, just reopen it and I guarantee you'll make sales, because not everybody buys the first time you make an offer and not everybody's ready to buy the first time you make an offer. So you've got to keep going back to them, got to keep creating value and going back to them and going, hey, by the way, this offer's still open. This offer's now open again. And when you do that, people go, I missed that. I knew I should have signed up for that first time. And then you re-offer it to them the second time and they go, yes, I am now in. So look, this is Divian Mistry. I'm Divian Mistry. I'm still Divian Mistry, the funnel marketing coach with Funnel Marketing Live, episode number 27. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this live stream, if you want the free training, give me a thumbs up below. Give me a yes. Give me a heart. Share this with people, please, because this is just, I love talking about it. I absolutely love talking about funnels. It's my most favorite topic I could ever talk about. And the more people I can share this with, the better. And I'd love for you to share this for me as well, because, hey, if I can help one person make more sales, then this makes it all worthwhile. In fact, it just makes it worthwhile that you'd even join me live here on the live stream. So look, hey, this is Divian Mistry signing out of Funnel Marketing Live, episode number 27, I think, I hope. One of the episodes. I'm going to see you on the very next episode of Funnel Marketing Live. Have an amazing evening and weekend. I'll see you soon, and give me a yes in the comments below if you want that training as soon as it's ready to go.